Hey there everybody, welcome back into the kitchen. Today I'm taking another shot at making some candy. We did a little research on lunch break at work to see what probably went wrong with my last attempt, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty positive about this next go. So I've got some ripened Scotch bonnets that came in from the transplant, and we're going to use those today to hopefully not burn some candy. Let's go. So for this go of making candy, I'm using a considerably smaller pot so that my liquid level is higher, because it might have been an issue with the temperature not being measured correctly on too short of a bit of the stick there. We'll see. I am basically using the same recipe though: 2 cups of sugar, 3/4 of a cup of light corn syrup, 3/4 of a cup of water, and this time for the peppers I've got these Scotch bonnets from upstairs. We're going to use those and kind of cook them in as it's getting to temperature. We'll see how that goes. So this time I will keep it on medium, no more, and slowly let everything combine. Try and have a little patience. But while we're waiting for that, it's time to deal with our fresh peppers that I'm going to cook into this mess. I'm just going to cut these up as small as I possibly can. Probably give them a good solid squish. And then we'll mix them into the sugar and corn syrup and all that good fun stuff. Now that we've got that nicely diced up and all mixed in through there, still got a long wait to go on the temperature, but we're basically good to just wait. Keep stirring it, keep the heat nice and even, and various other suggestions. We'll get to those along the way. Starting to get a bit of a rolling boil on this candy now. Where are we sitting at with the temperature? Above 200. I'm going to pull it off a little bit early before it hits 300 because we have really thick bottoms on these pots, and it's been suggested that might have been part of why my candy burned last time. So watching this like a hawk now, hoping those nice hot juicy oils from the fresh Scotch bonnets get mixed all through those sugars, and hoping for better results. So we're getting much closer to the 300 degrees with our candy temperature here. And like I said a few moments ago, I am going to pull this off early because it's got the thick bottom and it's going to keep getting warm. So off she goes. Alright, so here we go. I'm just going to pour it onto my silicone cookie sheet. And in typical bear fashion, we're going to hope for the best here. Check back on this once it's cooled and those bubbles have popped. Let's see what we've got. Well, that looks much better. It's going to peel off nice and easy for me once it's cooled. It's still pretty warm. Fantastic, and no nasty burnt sugar smell. Now, just got to wait for it to cool so we can test this. Here we can see the candy has definitely gotten nice and solid. Much nicer color than that last batch. Alright, time to break it up and try a piece. Certainly seems to shatter nicely. That looks like a good test piece. Focus. It's in there. So, here we go. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's, I wouldn't say it's overly spicy or anything. Probably could have used a lot more heat in that candy, but it's definitely lacking the burnt sugar flavor. I'm getting on the right track with this. Not too bad, not too bad. I would say that candy was definitely a success. Now I gotta go break the rest of that up and shake it in some sugar, but all in all, I'd say this video is done. Thank you all for joining me today on Candy Take 2. Have a great day, folks.